Look at that. God, that felt good.
Woohoo! Give me that emblem. Damn right. Champions League.
What is up, you guys? It is Matty and welcome back to this series. It is episode number 4, I believe. And today I'm bringing you, well, we're on 25-23 trophies, so we've moved up to Crystal 1 already. And going to be on our way to sort of Masters League now. So really happy to be able to push up so quickly. And looks like on this raid I'm going to be taking on Town Hall 10. Now he has got mixed Inferno Towers, one on single, one on multi. So that's a bit higher later on in the series when it starts to be really high level defences. That would worry me, but for now it's they're very weak, so I'm really not that worried. So what we're doing is going in from the left hand side. When I take on a Town Hall 10 or anything like that that's got heroes, what I want to do is make sure that my troops, my heroes, I get them into the centre. So I've cleared the path, and what I did is I deployed my troops level with the heroes so that they then took the path into the centre after. Looks like the Queen, you've got to be really careful with the Queen. She always likes to go off on a tangent if she can. Because she's a ranged unit, she will attack from the side. And to be honest, it looks like she got absolutely destroyed in that raid, which was a bit of a disaster. So not looking too good at the moment. However, the wizards are making their way into the centre, and they've easily been able to take down the town hall and the inferno, which is great. And I didn't even need to drop those extra wizards, which archers, which in the end would have got me the over 50%. So looks like that raid wasn't a total fail in the end. It wasn't too bad at all. So 2-star, 20 trophies, happy days, 2,000 dark, which helped pay for the army as well. And that's always a winner. You'll soon learn when you're pushing, because now I've nearly finished the series and I have been scratching around for dark elixir for a long time. It's been difficult. Anyway, this base, pretty high level Town Hall 10. Those Infernos look maxed. No heroes I need to worry about, which is great. The Town Hall's not too far into the base. It's like, as in, it's not too deep in there. So what I'm doing is just dropping the golems, the wizards, the witches now as well, the heroes, all to sort of head towards the centre. But the Queen goes off on the tangent, but then she changed her mind and does go towards the centre. So I'm going to put a rage spell right in there, mix them up with the heroes so that the Town Hall has got a chance of going down. The Queen, she's got a choice now to go left or right. She ends up going to the right, which is not great. It's not the ideal, but she starts shooting the dark elixir storage. I don't know if I've used the King's ability yet. I haven't really been watching. I can't remember. No, I don't. I remember this raid. I didn't use the King goes down now. Queen's gone off on her own little tangent as always, and we've got a little group of witches there who are hammering that Town Hall. I was like, oh my god, are they actually going to do it? And yes, they did in the end, which was absolutely amazing. Able to escape with a 2-star, 55%, 25 trophies. So it's obviously a revenge. So awesome raid that was. Now, when you're sort of pushing up to Champions League with GoWiWI as a Town Hall 9, you're going to find a lot of other Town Hall 9s, especially in the sort of Masters, Crystal sort of arena. As you get up to sort of M2, M1, the Town Hall 9s become a lot rarer. But any Town Hall 9 you see, I would pretty much go for it. Unless you've got a lot of selection early on, sort of when you're in the lower Crystal or whichever, and you can afford to skip Town Hall 9s because you know you're going to find another one with more trophies. So if I saw a Town Hall 9 in M2 or M1, it's pretty, even if it's for 12 trophies, I would be pretty much guaranteed getting in there and taking that down and getting the 2-star at least. And it's, if you fail with GoWiWI on a 2-star on a Town Hall 9, there is something wrong with you and you're deploying mega wrong. As you can see, all my heroes and wizards and everything's gone into the core. I mean, that's what you're aiming for with this entire strategy, and it worked out perfectly. So in the end, got the 2-star. Let the raid run, because at this point it's a question: can I get the 3-star? And it really does depend on how well sort of the witches and the your heroes do at surviving, basically. King's just gone down. Have got a golem who's going to distract most of the defences, so it is looking pretty promising actually. It's just going to be the case of will the Queen seems to be going really round every building except the defences. So it's going to be a case of will she survive long enough to take down all the buildings. But that pocket of archers that are running around the outside of the base are really helping as well to bring in some extra to clear those buildings so the queen can go and get those defences. The golem and golemites don't have much. They're not looking too good at the moment. Well, no, they're looking okay, but their defences need to go down. So the queen at the moment, it's a slinging match between the queen and the cannon. I hadn't used the queen's ability. I'd saved it, which ended up saving my life on this raid and got me the 3-star just about. Look at the queen's health. That giant bomb really didn't help. So absolutely awesome raid in the end. Okay, this one. So Town Hall 10. I decided to go in from the bottom. 2 infernos, both to multi. Now the beautiful thing is, with multi-mode infernos, you don't need to worry too much because they can't do too much damage to your heroes. But looking at this base now, it actually makes me a little bit nervous because there's a lot of sort of high health defences, high health buildings around the town hall. So all those storages and all those that clan castle, they've all got really high health. So it's now, can I get through deep enough into that compartment to take down the town hall? And the answer is looking okay at the moment, actually, because a lot of the troops that I need to survive are surviving. And the queen's just slogging away and able to take down that town hall. Queen's gone off to the left again, as you can see. So it's really difficult with the queen. She's your best friend and your worst enemy at the same time. But she's able to get me the 50% there. And so I'm able to walk away with a nice clean 2 stars. Happy days on that one. Looks like my screen's frozen at the moment. Hopefully it's going to come back in a moment. And yeah, we're going back to base by the look of it. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you a couple of replays and you can see some more raids that I've been doing. And yeah, looks like another Town Hall 10. We've got 2 multi-mode infernos. There's a little bit set back from the Town Hall, so it makes it less worrying. And you know, a lot of the defences aren't max. I mean, the wizard towers are, but there's some that aren't as well, like cannons, air defence. I mean, not that that helps, mortars and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm trying to break through that little bottom middle compartment, but I'm having a real fail here. My wall breakers did not get through. That was not good. I accidentally used the king's ability as well. The wizards, the lightning was a bit of a failed deployment as well. It looks like my troops aren't doing that well, so I'm sending some more backup units in, and my king is about to go down. But this time it looks like my queen's actually done a good job, and she's actually shooting the town hall. How rare for the queen to actually go straight in and take down the town hall. So absolutely awesome job by her on that one, which is I tell you what, the amount of time she's useless. It's great when she actually does do something good. Anyway, looking at this raid, we're at 44%. Am I going to be able to clutch the 2-star? So I'm starting to test the water by dropping a few archers down. Just looking at where I could potentially pick up some free percentage. I need about 6 buildings, 5 or 6 buildings to do this. And it was really tense. I was like, what am I going to do? But anyway, I'm watching these left archers now thinking, okay, that's 2% there. I've got a percentage there. That's in the bag as well. What's going to happen? So we're at to 45%. And those archers on the army camp are doing well. That goes down, and this is the clutch moment in this raid. Look at that single archer. He's able to take down that builder hut. We got another percentage there. We're at 47% now. 49% because that one building took 2. And look at that, guys. I was able to take that last building down to get the 2-star and run away with 18 trophies in the end. So absolutely clutched it. That's why I take those 8 archers in, because sometimes they make the difference. Looks like I skipped that bay. Looked like it wouldn't have been too difficult. Maybe I'm going to go for this one. Looks like a straight run into the town hall. We have got 2 single target. Are they both single? Potentially. A single target infernos. Now, because the clan castle is so easily lureable, it makes sense to lure the clan castle. I don't remember if I actually did lure it or not, or if I just went for it. So we'll both be surprised by the turnout of this raid and see what I actually ended up doing. Lure. Good, Matty. You seem to know what you're doing. So yeah, it looks like I tried to lure the clan castle. Doesn't look like there was any more in there, just a few barbarians, which meant that, oh no, I did do a bit of a law fail look. Yeah, well done, Matty, you moron. Anyway, just a group of archers, so I'm going to drop a lightning spell straight on them, and they'll die instantly because lightning just does the trick with archers. So now what I'm doing is dropping that rage spell to help get the witch skeletons in, the wall breakers in, and get me a route into that town hall. King and queen are going down. I'm hoping that they're going to go straight into the centre. There is a lot of distraction around for the queen, but the king does his work and he's straight onto that town hall, slogging away. Now the worrying thing is because they're single target infernos, if they lock onto the king and queen, watch how quickly that'll take down that king now. Boom, 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 dead. So it's always a worry, but when looks like Ben's getting told off up there. Oopsies. Not me though. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, anyway, because witches produce a lot of skeletons and you've got a lot of wizards, and there's a lot of units that the Inferno Tower might lock onto first, apart from the heroes. So if it's a base like that, I'm happy to go for it. But I walked over the 2-star. Again, another 18 trophies, so really happy with that. Now this base, again, the town hall is set quite inwards to the base. Not quite inwards. It's sort of relatively on the outside actually. So, and the infernos are not really within range of it, which again, it's essentially like a gimme. I think it's trying to sort of encourage people to try and barge it, but I would not be touching that barge with a barge pole, let me tell you. Some reason I had a pecker in the clan castle, which you know, not ideal, but when in Rome, send that pecker in, take down those. It's near the town hall now, so hopefully it's going to actually do some work and slog away at the town hall. But yeah, it's gone down real quick. I think that pecker's, yeah, it's still alive. It's happy days, mate. So now it's a case of, can I get the 2-star? And I'm going to be honest, doesn't look too promising at the moment. My queen's looks like she's shooting away at that dragon. That's about to go down. But the king and the pecker, they're starting to run around the outside. Now let's have a look at how they get on, because it looks like they're going to be the heroes for this raid. Maybe we'll be able to pick up an extra few percentage. So yeah, here we go, 39%. We need about 11 more buildings, probably about 10 actually. Am I going to be able to get them? And that question is looking a little bit unlikely at the moment. I've got 1 lightning, remember, that can get me a percentage as well. Now I hadn't got any rage, but I had got the king's ability, so I use that now to help break into that compartment. I was sort of hoping that the king and the pecker were going to survive long enough to take down some of those buildings, and by the look of it, we're not doing all that great. We're only at 45%. Those barbs are about to get shot down, so it looks like it's only going to be a 1-star on this raid, unfortunately. But I dropped the lightning anyway. No, I didn't. Was I thinking about it? Yeah, there we go, look. And to basically get a bit of dark elixir from that raid by the look of it. I knew I wasn't going to get enough percentage from that, but there we go. Ended up a 1-star only, unfortunately. Only 700 dark as well, which isn't great. But this looks like a dead base. Now, dead bases are your friend, because if there's any, even if they've got max heroes with no infernos, with no expos, you're at a huge advantage. It's pretty much like taking down a town hall 9, but with loot. So this is really, if you find one of these, even if it's low trophies, you're probably going to want to take it, because you can still get so much loot from these sort of raids. Even though this one only had a couple of 100,000 of each, it really, which meant it wasn't that great. It's still, you can still get even higher, and most of the time they're better loot than that. But anyway, it's an easy 2-star normally. So the king has gone into the, looks like he's going the right sort of way. I'm going to help him along his travels now soon by, I've got my jump spell ready, just watching where I'm going to want to deploy that. But in fact, it looked like those troops are taking down the town hall just fine, so it doesn't look like I actually need the jump spell in the end. Just trying to pick up the 2nd-star now, guys, to be honest. And look at the bottom, those 3 drills. It's going to be a good idea for me to take those down as well. So, as I said, dark always helps at this point in the raid. So there's the 2-star. Now I can just worry about the dark elixir. So what am I going to do? Straight in with the queen, drop her down, straight onto that dark elixir, drill, and she's going to start having a look around and seeing what we can do. I was thinking maybe we're going to get a 2-star here, but then it sort of became apparent that I really wasn't, because there was just too many defences left, to be honest. So the queen's taking down that last drill now, and looks like we're going to quit the raid and get the hell out of here, maybe. Would be the smart idea. Oh no, looks like I'm actually going for it, but with that golem about to go down, all my sort of DPS troops are going to be dead pretty quickly, so doesn't look like the 3-star is on in the slightest on this raid. I did want to say the push has gone really well. If I was to rate the difficulty of using GoWiWi, I would put it at the sort of easier end of the scale for a Town Hall 9. Make sure your heroes are quite high. I mean, mine are both at 15. Make sure obviously your golems are high as well. You don't want level 1 golems. They're not going to do much of anything to anyone really. Although you can still make the strategy work. But why would you try pushing to Champions League on weak troops? You know, max your troops up, make it easier for yourself. But in terms of an actual strategy to use day in, day out, it's pretty good. So I would... It just costs a lot of dark elixir, so what I'm going to do now, as soon as I finish this series, I'm going to switch back to Lunian and keep pushing up through champions so I can get my dark elixir back. See, I'm already down to 68,000 at the moment, and that is that gets drained pretty quickly as well. Anyway, looking at this base, what to say about it, there's some nice dark elixir available, which sort of helped entice me into the raid, I would have thought. I want to make sure I get a nice deployment on my golems. As you can see, I've got level 5 golems, which is awesome. By the way, I want to shout while I'm doing this video, I want to shout out a few people in my clan, because they, the people in my clan, honestly have donated me so many golems through this series. And I mean, I've got Yeonwoo, and a new guy called Mark who's donated me max golems. Jack, who's donated me level 4 golems back to back. There's Aaron, who's also been pretty much my level 2 golem supplier for the last couple of days as well. So my clan are just I mean, if I've got a request for a golem, I very rarely need to double request it. It will be filled normally within the first couple of minutes as well, which is great. So it's just, I'm really glad that I've been able to sort of sit back and almost rely on my clan a little bit to help me out with these golems, because it really does make it easier for my army comp if I've got a golem in the clan castle. So yeah, I'm just big shout out to everyone in my clan really, especially the people that have just been really had my back. I mean, even Sween, DJ, Cyber have been helping me out on the golems as well. So sorry if I've missed anyone that has been donating me golems. You know, this series has been going on a little while now. And yeah, this is a little stint I took. You can see I'm not in my clan at the moment. I'm in the YouTube Allstars. So it's the clan that had Molt and Landon from Noteworthy Games, White Lightning HWD, the Lunian superstar, and a lot of and then just a load of champions. So I went in to visit just to sort of say hi. As you can see, I'm in M3 in that clan chat. I managed to push up to Masters. Within that time, then I joined and made some good friends in there, and there's still people I'm speaking to sort of at the moment about that, just in general, and want to stay in touch with, and hopefully they're going to come and help my push. But I'm going to go back to YouTube All-Stars to help their push at sort of when our clan push finishes, which is the 21st of September. So by the way, the last thing I want to say is, if you are a trophy pusher, or if you're high in trophies, come and help out our clan. We're at 46 out of 50 members at the moment, and about half the clan are in Masters, a couple of champs in there. I've got some more champs coming. We're trying to go for the top 200 if you can. The official push is the 15th to the 21st of September. However, a lot of people are pre-pushing now, so I'd just appreciate it if you did come to stay for a bit until the end of the push at least. Don't just come in for a flying visit and then go. If you're gonna come for one day, make it the last day of the push when you're in like a Masters or Champions or something. So yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I've just tried to put a nice variation of videos of Town Hall 9s, Town Hall 10s that I'm taking down, and hopefully it gives you an idea of the deployment. Sorry I haven't really talked about the deployment much this video. But yeah, I've just been having an absolutely awesome time with this push, and I just wanted to share that and express that with you this video, and I really hope you pick up on that. So as always, please comment You can see King, the leader of YouTube Allstars, give me a little bit of a lecture here. He doesn't want it to be advertised publicly, but I did say, you know, I won't put it in the title. It'll just be part of this video. So yeah, hope it's always nice to see a bit of an insight into this clan. There will be more little snippets coming from YouTube Allstars as well, because I nipped back a few times, got a few different videos and that sort of thing of being inside their clan. So really happy that I got to visit them, and that I'm going to continue to visit them throughout anyway. So maybe some guys from YouTube Allstars are watching this video now. If you are, drop a comment, and if you're not, whoever you are, drop a comment. Let me know what you're thinking, what your thoughts are. So thanks guys, and I'll catch you later.